Hi there. Welcome. It's good to see you again. Today we're going to talk about hot flashes and hot tips for you for those hot flashes. I was reminded of hot flashes because boy did I have them. I really had them bad. Because I was watching Borgen, The Power and the Glory. Have you seen that show? It's about a woman politician in Denmark. It's a must-see. It's really good. But this is 10 years later, and the actress, her name is Sid Babette Knudsen, is a politician in the Danish parliament, and she's having hot flashes. And it just brought back such memories. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk about my hot flashes. I don't know if you're having them. I don't know if you're going to have them, but boy, did I have them. So in the show, you see her and she's taking off her silk blouse and reaching into the closet to get another one. And you see, like three silk blouses because obviously she's sweating through them. And you see her, wiping her brow and putting on deodorant. And it just brought back so many memories. So my story is I had a hysterectomy when I think I was about 45, and I was immediately put on estrogen, and I was fine. I thought I was fine, and I was on estrogen for maybe 7, 8 years, 9 years, and then I started having some problems, and I had a cyst in my breast and had to have it operated on. And the doctors suddenly are telling me, we don't think it's that good for you to have estrogen. We're worried about estrogen. We're not sure about estrogen. Now, just let me tell you, these are my doctors. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what they told me. You consult your doctor before you do anything. Do not listen to me other than my tips about how to deal with hot flashes. But don't listen to me regarding doctors. You talk to your own doctors. In fact, I think I made a mistake. They did not want me to be on estrogen, so I stopped. And I didn't do it gradually. I just did it cold turkey. And that was a mistake. I think that there was a better way of doing it. I don't know if the results would have been any better because when I'm not on estrogen, I'm not on estrogen and I don't have estrogen and I have hot flashes. So how did I deal with it? I tried all the natural remedies. None of them worked. The one thing I think I would be intrigued with would be having oh my goodness, what's it called? Would be having the Chinese medicine that I can't think of the name right now, where they put needles in you, and I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of it. I think I would have tried that. I tried black coash, as I say, it didn't work. So what I took was nothing. And I had really a tough time with it. What I discovered was what I needed was air moving. So I went downtown. I thought of a fan. I went downtown. In Los Angeles, we have a Chinatown. And I went to this one store. Why one store? Because they had the one that I liked, which was, wait a second, which is the pretty side? I liked the white ones. I didn't like it with all the stuff on it. I just liked a white fan. And I took the white fan with me everywhere. In fact, I can use it now. It feels so good. I always had a fan in my purse. I always had a fan. The video I did a couple of weeks ago about press-on nails, and I said that you should always have glue with you all the time. You know what? I would have a fan with me all the time. No matter, that was really important to me. Not only did I have a fan with me, but I also got battery-operated fans. You know those little desk fans? I had one by my bed. I had one where one by my computer in the studio. I had one in the kitchen. So I had these fans that were battery operated and I could turn them on anytime. I was very careful with the clothes I wore. Nothing, in the middle of the winter while everybody was wearing jackets and coats, I could wear a cotton shirt and a scarf around my neck. And if I had a scarf around my neck, I was warm. I didn't need coats. I didn't need coats. I didn't need what? Sweatshirts. I didn't need hoodie. Did they have hoodies then? I don't even know. But all I needed was a scarf around me and I was fine. I'd go out with my husband and he'd say, "Aren't you cold?" No. If I had a scarf, I was just fine. But I didn't have a dinky scarf. I had a scarf that went around my neck. Well, if you think about it, they're made of either silk or wool, so those keep the heat in. When I would try on, I never could wear those, double layers of clothes, where you have the camisole and then a top over it. Oh my God, I would melt. To be honest, I still can't do it to this day, or it's hard for me. So I would make sure that I had air that could come in on an open shirt. I would wear sandals all throughout the spring and summer and into the fall as long as I could. I had made sure that my toes were painted, a pretty color. But again, it's air hitting your skin. I remember a particular time when I went to Costco and when you go to the very back of Costco in the old days, let's say 20 years ago, they didn't have those huge refrigerated units. Now I can't go in there because it's too cold. But then I would have loved it. But I went into the back of Costco and I remember actually feeling that no air was moving. And I had to run out of there and get to the front of Costco to get outside of Costco, get my fan out and, fan myself. It was that bad. So I was very aware of where I was. My daughter and son lived in Northern California, so we traveled a lot to visit them and visit, the grandchildren. Well, I had to make sure that whatever hotel I stayed at had air conditioning that would get cold. They would put, what do you call it, eliminator. They would have the air conditioning at a certain level. Well, I would have to call up the man who was the technician in charge of air conditioning to have them go beyond. They had to get it really cold in my room. And I told them that it was a medical condition. I needed to have the room be colder than what the hotel wanted because I would be so uncomfortable. When I went to Europe, I remember we were in Florence. And before we went to Europe, we called to find out when their air conditioning went on. Because you can't just get air conditioning when you want it in Europe. It goes on at a certain time. So we got there and they said that the air conditioning was on, but it wasn't. But they had to provide us with fans. So we're staying in this lovely hotel in Florence with the fans on full blast. That's how I got through it, with fans. Acupuncture, that's what I think that's the word. So I would have, if I'd known about acupuncture for hot flashes, I would have tried it. I don't know if it's worked. I don't know if it does work, but I would have tried it. My biggest tip is fans. Well, the other thing, you're going to get a kick out of this. How did I sleep at night? Like Marilyn Monroe. All I wore was Chanel number 5. I could not wear anything but Chanel number 5. And sheets. Couldn't wear blankets. Sheets and Chanel number 5. My husband liked it. I hope this helps. Oh, and you know what I forgot? I forgot to ask you to subscribe. I never remember. So please subscribe. Please do a thumbs up. Click that thumb that you liked it. And please hit the bell so you'll be notified. Now, the reason you want to do this is so that it tells the algorithm that there are women out there who are interested in other women, in mature women, and want to know more about what mature women or women of a certain age have to say. So it helps when you tell the algorithm that you like what I'm presenting, and that you want to subscribe, and that you want to be notified. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Till next time. Bye-bye.